Hi, I'm Jennifer Beyt Coffin, and today I'm going to show you how to do a handstand at the wall using a bolster and a chair. Well, I'll also show you a variation without the chair if you're capable of doing that. I'm using a round bolster. This is a nice tall bolster, and what it'll do is give us a really good base of support for the upper back. If you find that this is not tall enough for your upper back to reach, you might want to slide a rectangular block underneath that to give it a little more lift. So I'll start with the chair. We're going to place the chair on a mat, making sure that it's not going to slide, very important. And you want to be about probably legs distance away from the bolster so you can kind of measure. You might find once you get up, you have to readjust. But it's all part of the fun process. So we're going to frame the bolster with the hands, keeping the hands at a nice spread, not too wide, not too vigorous, but a good spread between the fingers so we have a good base of support. We'll place the upper back against the bolster and then we'll step up onto the chair. And I like to hook my toes around the edge of the chair so that I'm not at risk of slipping toward the back of the chair if that's an issue. The upper back and the back of the head are resting comfortably on the bolster, and we can really begin to get a sense of the hands pressing down, the armpits hugging back in the direction of the bolster, helping the shoulder blades to spread out toward the arms. If you want to play around a little bit, maybe you take a leg right up over the hips, feeling that hug of the inner legs toward each other, and feeling the front of the pelvis moving back toward the bolster. All right, you can hold that for a few breaths, come on down. Maybe you sit on that chair for a moment and relax, slowly making your way up from that. Never just coming up, you might get a head rush. We don't want that to happen. So without the chair, I'm going to move my mat a little closer here. Hands on the mat. Again, we're framing the bolster. We're going to get the upper back toward the bolster, and then we'll carefully lift up toward the wall. Notice I did that with as much control as I could muster. And then again, we're hugging the back, upper back onto the bolster so that we can really feel what has to happen there in terms of that spread that we need to have in the upper back. Pressing down into the hands, the heels of the feet can rest comfortably on the wall, back of the head is supported, and you can just get a sense of what it's like to be upside down in this posture without having to hold it all by yourself. All right, and then we'll slowly come down. Again, doing that with some control. Maybe then you take your nice big round bolster and have a child's pose. After that, arm balance, resting, decompressing, letting the shoulders and arms relax. And you can find this posture and many more in my Bolster Your Confidence full-length class here on YogaVibes, where we use bolsters in a very dynamic way, such as this. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope this has bolstered your confidence to continue your handstanding practice. Namaste.